tired of waking up feeling like you haven't slept at all? Do you drag yourself through the day, powered by caffeine and sheer willpower? If you're struggling to get that deep, restorative sleep you crave, you're in the right place. It's time to stop counting sheep and start using real, evidence-based science to transform your nights. In this video, we re-dive in deep into the latest sleep science to bring you revolutionary hacks that will change the way you sleep forever. These aren't your grandmother's old wives' tales. These are powerful, actionable strategies backed by cutting-edge research. Get ready to unlock the best sleep of your life. First, let's talk about the master clock in your brain, your circadian rhythm. This is your body's natural 24-hour cycle that tells you when to be awake and when to be sleepy. The biggest factor influencing this rhythm: light. Specifically, sunlight. Getting at least 15 to 30 minutes of natural sunlight within the first hour of waking up is a game changer. This exposure signals to your brain that it's daytime, which helps to anchor your internal clock. It suppresses melatonin production, making you feel alert and awake. More importantly, it sets a timer for about 14 to 16 hours later, telling your brain when to start releasing melatonin again to prepare you for sleep. So, make a morning walk, enjoying your coffee on the porch, or even just sitting by a bright window, a non-negotiable part of your routine. It's the most powerful, free sleep aid you can find. Now, let's fast forward to the evening. Just as morning light is crucial for waking up, darkness is essential for winding down. In our modern world, we're constantly bombarded with artificial blue light from our phones, tablets, and TVs. This blue light is particularly disruptive because it mimics daylight and tricks your brain into thinking it's still time to be awake, actively suppressing melatonin production. The science is clear. You need a digital sunset, at least 90 minutes before your intended bedtime. Turn off those screens. If you absolutely must use a device, switch it to night mode or use blue light blocking glasses. These simple changes can dramatically increase your melatonin levels, making it much easier to fall asleep naturally. Think of it as creating a cave-like environment to signal to your primal brain that it's time for rest. Speaking of caves, let's optimize your bedroom for perfect sleep. The 3 pillars of a sleep-friendly environment are cool, dark, and quiet. First, temperature. Your body's core temperature needs to drop slightly to initiate and maintain sleep. The ideal room temperature for most people is between 60 and 67 degrees Fahrenheit, or 15 to 19 degrees Celsius. It might feel a bit chilly at first, but a cooler room promotes deeper, more restorative sleep stages. Experiment within this range to find what feels best for you. Don't be afraid to add or remove blankets as needed, but keep the ambient air cool. Next up is darkness. I mean complete, total darkness. Any light, even a tiny blinking LED from a charger, can disrupt your sleep cycle. Invest in some quality blackout curtains or a comfortable sleep mask. Cover up any electronic lights with electrical tape. The goal is to make your room so dark you coo. You and see your hand in front of your face. This extreme darkness maximizes melatonin production and protects your sleep from interruptions. Your brain craves this absence of light to fully enter its rest and repair mode. The third pillar is quiet. Unpredictable noises like a dog barking, a siren, or a snoring partner can easily pull you out of deep sleep, even if you don't fully wake up. These micro-awakenings fragment your sleep architecture and leave you feeling unrefreshed. The solution is consistent, predictable sound. A white noise machine is an incredible tool. It creates a constant, soothing sound that masks sudden noises. You can also use a fan or an app on your phone. The key is to create a stable auditory environment that your brain can tune out, allowing you to stay in those deeper sleep stages for longer. Let's move on to what you put into your body. We all know that a huge dinner right before bed is a bad idea. But what about the timing of your meals? New research in chrononutrition shows that when you eat is just as important as what you eat. Try to have your last big meal at least 3 hours before you go to sleep. This gives your body ample time to digest, so its energy can be focused on repair and recovery during the night, not on processing food. Also, let's talk about 2 common culprits: caffeine and alcohol. Caffeine has a half-life of about 5 to 6 hours, meaning half of it is still in your system that long after you consume it. To protect your sleep, A good rule of thumb is to have your last cup of coffee or caffeinated beverage at least 8 to 10 hours before bedtime. For most people, that means no caffeine after 2 p.m. And what about that nightcap? Many people think a glass of wine or beer helps them relax and fall asleep faster, and it can. However, alcohol significantly disrupts the second half of your sleep. As your body metabolizes the alcohol, it causes rebound awakenings and suppresses REM sleep, which is crucial for emotional processing and memory consolidation. You might fall asleep quickly, but the quality of your sleep will be severely compromised. If you want to wake up feeling truly rested, it's best to limit or avoid alcohol, especially close to bedtime. Now for a powerful technique that works directly on your nervous system: the physiological sigh. This is a breathing pattern discovered by neuroscientists at Stanford, and it's the fastest way to calm yourself down. Here's how you do it. Take 2 sharp inhales through your nose, a big one, then a little one on top to fully inflate your lungs, and then follow it with a long, slow exhale through your mouth. Just 1 to 3 of these physiological sighs can rapidly shift your nervous system from a state of stress or alertness to a state of calm. It works by offloading excess carbon dioxide, which signals to your brain to slow your heart rate and relax. Try this when you first get into bed, or if you wake up in the middle of the night with a racing mind. It's a biological reset button. Another crucial concept is managing your body temperature throughout the night. We talked about a cool room, but you can also use your body's own thermoregulation to your advantage. A warm bath or shower 1 to 2 hours before bed can be incredibly effective. It seems counterintuitive, but the warm water brings blood to the surface of your skin. When you get out of the shower and into your cool bedroom, your core body temperature drops rapidly. This dramatic drop is a powerful signal to your brain that it's time to sleep. It mimics the natural temperature drop that occurs at sunset, tapping into a primal sleep trigger. Let's also address what to do when you can't sleep. The worst thing you can do is lie in bed, tossing and turning, getting more and more frustrated. This trains your brain to associate your bed with anxiety and wakefulness. The scientific rule is this: if you've been in bed for more than 20 to 25 minutes and you are not falling asleep, get up, go to another dimly lit room and do something calm and relaxing. Read a boring book, listen to soft music, or do some gentle stretching. Avoid screens at all costs. Only return to bed when you feel sleepy again. This breaks the negative association and helps retrain your brain to see your bed as a place for sleep, and only sleep. Finally, consistency is king. Your circadian rhythm thrives on routine. Try to go to bed and wake up at the same time every day. Yes, even on weekends. I know it's tempting to sleep in on Saturday, but that social jet lag can throw your internal clock off for days, making it harder to wake up on Monday morning. Sticking to a consistent schedule, even if you just allow for an extra hour on weekends, is one of the most effective things you can do for your long-term sleep health. It stabilizes your rhythm, making it easier to fall asleep and wake up naturally, full of energy. So there you have it. These aren't just tips, they are scientifically backed strategies to revolutionize your sleep. Start by implementing just 1 or 2. Maybe it's the morning sunlight exposure or the digital sunset. Once those become habits, add another. Small, consistent changes will lead to a massive improvement in your sleep quality, your energy levels, and your overall health. Say goodbye to restless nights and groggy mornings. It is time to unlock your full potential by harnessing the power of a truly restorative night's sleep. Thanks for watching. If you found these hacks helpful, please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe for more science-based tips to improve your life. Sweet dreams.